In Unbible 3.3, you can set different text display settings separately for different workspaces as well as also for different windows. I will show quickly first how these settings look like and what you can change. So let's open Workspace's text display options. They can be found from here, and there's all text options. So here we can see there are multiple options. I will just quickly show what kind of things there are, like text formatting. Options are here: Strong's numbers, morphological codes, footnotes, X references, cross references, section titles, verse numbers, bookmarks, my note, icons. These have been global, all of these have been global settings previously, but now not anymore. Then text appearance, different settings. There are some new, some are already existing features, but just window and workspace specific in this new version. So color settings, this is new. We can set colors, background and foreground colors, like I will show you quickly, like day mode colors, night mode colors, and then background noise you can also add. And then font preference, there are something new also. We can now adjust font size, of course, like always, but like for but this is new. We can also change font. These are built-in fonts that are in Bible. Currently we cannot use custom fonts like any kind of custom TTF file, but like in future version also that will be possible. But anyway, already now we can change some of these built-in fonts. Then margin size, there are 3 settings: left margin, right margin, and maximum width of text. So left and right margin are like obvious things, but like for maximum width of text, it works like this, that it limits the width of text to certain amount. So if we, for example, so that it cannot be, for example, more than 10 centimeters wide, so that there will be clearly 10 centimeter amount of text. So which is good option for big tablets, for example. Then line spacing, this is new that it is possible to adjust. We can set smaller or higher line space with space between lines. Then these are, I think, no, not all of them are old, like red letters of Christ and 1 verse per line. This is also, these are old settings, but now they are found here. Then justify align text and hyphenation. These are new options, so we can justify align text and also use hyphenations. But like unfortunately hyphenations is working only for English currently, and it is because Google Chrome doesn't support other languages for hyphenation at the moment. So text display settings work in 2 layers. Primarily, text display settings come from Windows. Like if we set settings for window, it comes from window settings. So window settings can be adjusted from window menu. Same kind of setting window is found also from window menu. Secondarily, if setting is not specified for window, then setting is obeyed from workspace level. So we can adjust, fine-tune settings for each window if we want, but we can also adjust settings for all windows at once. So for example, let's change font size. Now we set it to 19 pt and it changes for all windows at once. So then if I am now interested in having specific setting for this window, let's have 3 windows for clarity. So now we have 3 windows and I want to set settings for only this window. I go to text and all text settings, and here let's say I want this to be different font, smaller font for this. Here we can see that in this per window settings screen you can see sync disabled icon here. It means that now this is specific for this window. This is not coming from Workspace. So if we now set OK, you see this window has smaller font. So that is the logic. Setting come primarily from Workspace, but secondarily, primarily from window, but secondarily from Workspace if they are not specified per window. Then most recently used options, they appear as a quick settings for window. They appear here. So we can see there are 5 most recently used options that are already available like this. So for example, footnotes and cross references, they can be adjusted from here, because I have been adjusting for footnotes and cross references. Like you see here also the non-sync icon is appearing if they have been adjusted for this window specifically. If I disable it now like this, we can see again that now it is inherited from Workspace setting. So if I now set per Workspace, okay, same quick settings also appear here for Workspace. So if I now set workspaces and cross references here, oops, what am I really? Footnotes and cross references. Now there is a bug. Okay. So if I, now there was a little bug. I will fix it, but like before release. But anyway, so now you see that these settings are now applied for every window, and for also from here we can see that it is set, but it is coming from Workspace. So this is the logic, this 2-layer logic. So when you fine-tune your settings, you often want to use same setting elsewhere too. That's why I have implemented functions to various copy settings, like various ways to copy settings from place to place. For like we can copy settings from window to window, from window to workspace, and from workspace to workspace. So let's say we want this small font now also for all workspace. We can copy these settings from here, text options, copy settings to, and then click. We can copy settings to different windows if we want, or whole workspace. Let's take whole workspace. Then we will be able to choose what settings we want to copy. If we want only these font settings, we just click font settings. And here we want only that. We can also select all if we want, but let's take only font settings. Now all of these windows have the same small font that we set first for this one window. Okay, now we already know how to copy settings from window to window also, but what about workspace to workspace? Because sometimes we have many workspaces, but we want to copy, like we figure out good settings in one workspace, but then we want to copy them to others. Let's go to workspace selector. From option menu we can go there, or by sliding like this. So we can find from this three-dot menu copy settings, and if we click that, we can again select what settings we want to copy. Let's say we want to copy them all. Select all. And then we press OK. To which workspace do we want to copy these settings? Okay, we want to copy these to this demo workspaces that I have created. And I press OK. And now the settings are the same for these others also. So if we go to demo, apply changes to workspaces, first yes. Now we see that the small font is available on this setting, this workspace also. Why do we see this different color here? Is that this is Windows specific setting that we have for color here, and that is only workspace defaults are copied. We didn't touch to the per window specified settings. So I think that wraps it up for this window text display settings. I hope you like this feature again, and thank you for watching.